Hi guys, Terrana here, and I wanted to make this video for you. It's just a quick video on ways you can combat stage fright. Before I do that though, please click the subscribe button below. That way when I make great new content for you, you'll get a notification. All right, so without further ado, let's talk about stage fright. Now, I know this is a very real thing that people battle, and it's something that I personally battled when I was first singing in public. My lip used to quiver, my hands were visibly shaking, my knees would shake, my breath support would disappear, and it was very, very difficult to perform. And it was something I thought, my God, my body is fighting me so hard to not sing in public. Why do I keep doing it? But there's a few ways you can really ease those symptoms and start to become a better performer right away. So I'm going to give you 4 tips. Tip number 1, and this is the most obvious, but this is the one I see people skipping the most. We want to practice the heck out of that song. Practice, and when I say that, I mean hundreds of times. Okay, I know this sounds boring and it's like, oh God, I dread doing that. However, what we want to have is the song in our muscle memory, and all that means is when we get up there to sing, we're not thinking about lyrics, we're not thinking about music, we're just able to be present and deal with whatever's happening in the moment instead of thinking about, I hope I don't forget the lyrics, I hope I don't forget the music, or where I'm entering in the song. Okay, hundreds of times we're going to practice the song until we can do it, even if somebody, and this has all happened to me, if somebody's grinding coffee in the back of the room, if somebody drops a glass and there's a big commotion, if somebody comes in and waves at you in the middle of your song. Now these are all things, if you don't know the song very well, they could really throw you off and make you forget lyrics, make you forget entrances. But if the song is in your muscle memory, none of that will throw you. You'll be able to be present to all these things going on around you without missing a beat. So practice that song over and over and over again until you feel like you're at that place with the song. Excellent. Number 2, if you're really panicked and you're really nervous about looking at people looking at you, I would say it's okay to just close your eyes on stage. Now, I know I'm going to get some backlash for this, but honestly, I wouldn't say this is a permanent solution. This is just to get you out there performing and to help you initially calm down. Close your eyes and keep them closed if you have to, until eventually you get more comfortable and you can start to open your eyes up on stage. So if you need to close your eyes for a song or two, or maybe a performance or two, go right ahead and do that and eventually start opening your eyes more and more. All right, number 3, if you do open your eyes and you're like, oh God, I still have trouble making eye contact with people, because that can be very intrusive. It can also be awesome once you get used to it. You're connecting and sharing that energy. But in the beginning, it's like, oh God, I feel kind of vulnerable here. So what you want to do is look right over people's heads. So if you're looking at me and I'm in the audience, you can just stare at the part in my hair or slightly above that, and it's going to appear to me like you're looking me in the eye. So try that out. If you want to appear like you're looking at people, you're not closing your eyes anymore, you're starting to look out, just look slightly over people's heads and they'll think you're making eye contact with them, and it'll help keep you a little calmer. Excellent. Number 4. Now this is also going to seem a little obvious, but for me, when I was very nervous on stage, the first thing that would go was my breath support. So that's something we really need as a singer. So you're going to want to take a minute when you get on stage, maybe admit to the crowd, hey guys, I'm a little nervous. I'm a little new to performing. There's nothing wrong with telling your audience that. They're going to be compassionate. They want you to do a good job. And especially after you tell them something like that, they're going to be rooting for you and cheering you on. So admit to the audience, I'm a little nervous, and then stop for a minute and take 3 deep breaths and 3 really long exhales before you start singing. and then you can begin. This is just going to calm your nervous system down a little bit. It's going to help you to feel grounded. Take a moment and then begin. All right, so I hope these tips helped. Now, if you really want to combat stage fright while you're not on stage, you can listen to my subliminal recordings. They're just going to help train your brain to think that you're confident on stage. It's really cool. Guys, I hope this is helpful. Please take these on and start using them today. And again, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. You'll get notified whenever I post new videos. And if there's something you'd like me to talk about next, you can just mention that in the comments and I'd be happy to do another video for you. Okay, guys, happy singing. Have fun out there. I love you. You're awesome.